January 28, 2008, a relatively little-known senator and candidate for President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, receives the endorsement of one of the most powerful members of the United States Senate, Senator Edward Kennedy, over political ally Hillary Rodham Clinton. Senator Kennedy has been a long-time proponent of overhauling the U.S. healthcare system. Senator Obama wins the Democratic Party's nomination for President of the United States in June of 2008. The Democratic Party controls the House of Representatives and has a 60-member filibuster-proof Senate when Senator Obama is elected President of the United States in November of 2008. Just under 1 year later, August 25, 2009, Senator Edward Kennedy dies of brain cancer. The 60-member filibuster-proof Senate has been broken, and on September 12th, Scott Brown, Republican, announces that he will challenge and run to fill Ted Kennedy's seat in a special election. On September 17, 2009, Charlie Rangel, representative from New York, Democrat, introduces House Resolution 3590 into the House of Representatives. The title of the bill, Service Members Home Ownership Tax Act of 2009. The bill is 6 pages long. In Massachusetts, on September 24, 2009, Governor Deval Patrick appoints Paul Kirk, the former head of the Massachusetts Democratic Party, to fill the vacant seat of Ted Kennedy. During this time frame, the 60-member filibuster-proof Senate remains intact. The next month, in October of 2009, the Home Ownership Tax Act, H.R. 3590, passes the House of Representatives unanimously with a vote count of 416 to 0. Harry Reid, the majority leader in the Senate, Democrat from Nevada, receives the bill, and between October 9th of 2009 and December 24th of 2009, H.R. 3590 is amended 309 times. That is an average of 6 amendments per day. The bill has grown from 6 pages to 2,000 pages. On December 24, 2009, H.R. 3590 passes the United States Senate with a vote count of 60 to 39. It received no Republican Party support. The bill's name has been changed from the Service Members Home Ownership Tax Act of 2009 to the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare. Paul Kirk, the man who took Ted Kennedy's seat, was one of those 60 votes. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House and Democrat, receives H.R. 3590 with changes. In the interim, Scott Brown, Republican, is elected to the United States Senate over Martha Coakley on January 19, 2010. The 60-member filibuster-proof Senate held by the Democratic Party is broken. Nancy Pelosi has 2 choices. 1. Reconcile the 309 changes to the original bill that the House originally passed, or 2. Vote on the bill with the new changes as is, sent over by Harry Reid and the Senate. Nancy Pelosi, giving a speech, famously quips these words:
"But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it away from the fog of the controversy."
With this statement, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, chooses not to reconcile the bill and risk sending it back to the non-filibuster-proof Senate. 12 days later, on March 21, 2010, the United States House of Representatives, led by Democrat Nancy Pelosi, vote on H.R. 3590, a bill that has grown from 6 pages to 2,000 pages, and they vote on it without having any input on its implementation. The vote count was 219 to 212. 0 Republicans voted for it. 2 days later, President Obama signs Tax Bill H.R. 3590, the Patient Protection Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare, into law. Ask yourself this question: could the reason that Obamacare has become such a disaster be because Charlie Rangel, Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi, and President Obama conspired to overhaul the U.S. healthcare system with little to no input from the members of the House of Representatives and, by default, the American people that they represent?